All right. Thank you guys for showing up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Idealistic Visionaries, I'm your boy Idealisticon, and we are here for a live episode of Binge or Cringe, up-and-coming podcast talking about anime, animation, manga, live adaptations, you name it. So, we usually just go in, talk about different topics of anime. Usually we go in on just one or like two different with it as we clash about them and stuff like that. But today is just going to be more like of a more breezy, easier talk. Just going to talk about different variations of anime. If you guys want to come up and ask any questions or anything like that, or you have any opinions, feel free to voice them. We may not agree with them, but feel free to voice them. So, but yeah, man. And then I'm joined with my co-host today, the one, the only Xantar Boots.
Hey everybody, hello.
So, man, we here. We made it. I mean, we one co-host down, but we made it.
R.I.P. Clarence.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mr. Star Peaks himself. Hopefully he wakes up and he gets our voicemail. But without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, this is a podcast where we discuss and talk about anime. Just the background, I guess we can start off by asking a favorite question that I usually ask on this podcast. We'll answer it ourselves, which is a two-parter, but we're just going to do the first part. We'll probably do the second part later. Top 3 favorite anime. You want to do first, my sir? My good sir?
It's always a hard question. I'm going to just put in no particular order. I'm going to put Hunter x Hunter, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and One Piece. Those are my top 3.
Okay.
Probably in JoJo's Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, like that.
All right, I'll give you that. For me, you already know what I'm going to say. You Hakusho's number 1 of all time for me. There's not going to ever change. That's never going to change.
That's real.
Yu Yu Hakusho is golden. Okay, you're not going to change my mind about that being number 1 anime in my mind. If I had to say number 2, definitely One Piece. Love One Piece, man. One Piece will always have a special spot in my heart. The third one's always the hard choice, man. I don't know, man.
It's always just me condensing it to 3.
Yeah.
5 is a little bit more,
No, 5 is a little more
3.
Yeah, but then that's what makes it so interesting. Just saying the 3.
That's why Yu Yu Hakusho's not on my top 3. It's in 5. It's in my 5.
Hey, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. 3. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Dragon Ball series.
Classic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go with the classic on that one.
Safe pick.
Yeah. Because there was a pick that I thought of, and I was like, that's not really a safe pick, but
it's your pick, dude.
Yeah, it's my pick, but like it's a newer anime. I want to give it time to grow. Right?
Is it JJK?
Huh?
Is it JJK?
No, Solo Level.
Oh, Solo Level?
Yeah, I want to get Solo Level.
That's real.
Like, don't get me wrong, I've read the whole entire series, but like the anime portion, I want to make sure they don't fuck it up.
That's real.
But yeah, so that's just usually the first part, which is followed by a second question, which we'll get into later. But yeah, so welcome you guys. Let me think. So usually we just talk about different topics of anime and everything. I'm usually like one episode we've done like hot takes and stuff like that, which those unpopular opinions can get very, unpopular really quick. You remember when we did that episode? Well, then I don't even.
That was like last week, right?
No, that was last week, but I mean, like the one we did online. Was you there for that one?
Maybe, I probably.
But then again, you can have a hot take every episode.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You have a hot take like every episode, man. I remember that one time you said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just like any Naruto fans out here right now. If you're a Naruto fan, raise your hand. Naruto?
It's safe, dude.
No? What?
You're in a safe space.
Wow.
You're in a safe space.
Wow. See, then you know what? You can say it. You can say it then. I was not expecting 0 Naruto fans. That's rare.
I feel the more that you have me say it, the more that it's not even hot. It's a mild.
You know what? It's not really a hot take anymore. It's more of something like a realization.
Alright.
It's a
That's
realization.
fair. That's
it's
fair.
a realization because literally you changed my opinion of the story, and I was like, okay. So, just to give you clarification, there was an episode we did on Naruto, and well, actually, no, it wasn't even a Naruto episode.
No,
it was a romance.
It was about
episode.
romance.
We did an episode of romantic comedies,
Yes.
and this was he literally. You know, I can't say it like you said.
Yeah,
So.
no, it's I pretty much went on his channel when he was doing the episode, and I convinced him that Naruto is the best romantic comedy out there, because if you look at it through the lens of a hopeless gay romantic trying to pursue the one man that he ever loved, and he's not able to actually fulfill his feelings because the Leaf Village and ninja culture isn't really, you know, I guess the pro, you know, gay rights. So he also has nobody in his life to like actually help him understand his feelings. So he's more of just trying to figure things out, but also like trying to be the Hokage as well, because it's like once Sasuke goes away, it becomes the fact that he, you know, wants to just do everything to get the one person that showed him love back. But it's also about like throwing like superpowers and stuff at people too. So
I give you that. Yeah, no, when you said that to me, like literally, like you kind of blew my mind. I was like, I was stuck for a second, like stuck on stupid. I was like, just calculating everything in my head to the point that it kind of made sense. And I was kind of mad that it made sense.
Once you start breaking it down more and more, it's just like, yeah, this makes sense.
You really threw me off when you said that was a romantic comedy, though. Like, I was not expecting you to say that. That episode was very hilarious. I remember that episode clearly. We've also had like other episodes. Our hot take episodes are probably like our best, or definitely our best. But then we have episodes where we just talk about like specific topics, and someone comes out and says something really out of pocket. I know I've said some out of pocket stuff. Like when we did the Naruto Shippuden episode, because we kind of like did a full Naruto series, and I said that, you know, the tail beasts besides Kurama ain't shit.
No, they're not really.
They're not. They ain't shit. They can't. First of all, they all got defeat. First of all, I'm expecting this whole giant battle between Madara and the tail beast, and they literally all got smacked sideways in a matter of seconds. And I was really disappointed in that battle.
You gotta give respect to B though.
No, B for sure. Yeah, I give respect to B. But 7 down?
7 down? Yeah. Fair.
7 down, I don't know, man. It was disappointing. It was highly disappointing.
What about Garo though?
Who?
Garo.
No, Gara.
He's number one.
Gara
Literally is the one
next to
to.
Shikaku
Yeah.
is a deadly threat. Shikaku by himself, he got smacked too.
Fair.
I'm sorry. You mix Gara with Shikaku, because I'll be honest with you, they're a deadly combination. They know what they're doing together. Separate? I don't know. Shikaku's kind of arrogant. He gets himself in
He's the one tail for a reason. So.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. Shikaku, yeah, I don't want to speak on him. He disappoints me every time. he is cool ass dude, though. I'll give him that. He's cool. But I'm trying to think, man. What else, man? We've done like Yu Yu Hakusho episode. We've done Dragon Ball Z. We've done Dragon Ball Z series. We did Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter got a little, you know. We started talking about, you know, certain individuals and it got a little creepy. We had to cut that. We've done Static Shock. We've done Boondocks. We don't just do anime. We do all forms of animation. Boondocks episode was really good. It was hilarious because
What's your favorite episode or moment from the Boondocks?
Oh my God. Favorite episode of Boondocks? It would have to be a Pimp Named Slipback. I'm sorry. Any episode with a Pimp Named Slipback in it is goated, bro. He has issues, but at the same time, for some reason, he persuades you to make it make sense.
I was gonna say the episode where they're trying to find, like they hire the 2 white guys and then they end up shooting up that
Oh yeah,
that store.
they're like, he's a terrorist. Like,
that this whole episode was
First of all, the fact that Jen Rummy is played.
It's played by Charlie Murphy, right?
Huh?
It's Charlie Murphy?
No, Jen Rummy is voiced by dang it, I can't think of his name right now. Snakes on the Plane. Shad.
Samuel Jackson?
Samuel Jackson. He's voiced by Samuel Jackson. I couldn't get it off. Samuel Jackson.
How you not remember that?
Man, don't ask me. I love Samuel Jackson, but the name is sticking right there.
I just knew that one of them was definitely Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, no, Jen Rummy's voiced by Samuel Jackson. And Samuel Jackson is a fool, but I never expected him to be on the Boondocks as that character. And he's an idiot as that character.
Honestly, like, those two together are my favorite. Because every time they do something, it's just hilarious.
No, Ed Wunsler got problems, bro. Ed was the third. Ed Wunsler the third. He's a fool, bro. He's a fool. He was like, yeah, I got bitches, man. I bitches love Apple phones. It's like bro, like he always got something to say about negative. He got nothing positive to say. And then Jen Rummy chimes in every time. Like, first of all, he threw my mind when he said N-word technology. I was like, what? I was like, okay, like what? When he said that, I was like, whoa. And he's like, no, let me elaborate. It is technology made for dumb people. I was like, yo.
Boondocks it's hilariously out of pocket.
It's out of pocket. You always have to expect Boondocks to be out of context. Always. Here's another episode we did. Like, you gotta give me something, bro. Like, you gotta give me something, bro. Like,
yeah, well, hello.
You good? Yeah, no, we good.
You good? Mike wanted to talk too.
It did? Nah, like, all right, what's another episode we've done? We definitely done, I'm trying to think, man. We've done a bunch. We've done ones about like just girls in anime. We've done dark anime. Dark anime was actually pretty good. That was a good episode.
Or like Monster?
Yeah, like the dark anime are like Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer starts off dark as shit.
I can't really, like, I'm not hearing you through the mic.
You not hearing me? Oh, there we go. Goblin Slayer starts off dark as shit. Like, have you seen Goblin Slayer?
Of course I've
The
seen
first
Goblin
episode
Slayer.
is dark as hell for no reason.
I don't know how much of Goblin Slayer I'm allowed to talk about.
Here's the thing, on my podcast, we'll go in. But like in public like this, when there's children around, I'm not really keen to talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, yeah, man, Goblin Slayer's goblins. Goblins. They goblins. They doing what goblins do.
There's a dude who be slaying. Yeah, they doing what goblins do. That's all I can tell you, man. Alright, so what's some new anime that you're interested in?
I really want to watch Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8, did you start it yet?
Yeah, I started it, but like I don't know anything about it. But that's the thing I'm gonna be getting into in the following like couple of weeks. Cause like everything else is like Demon Slayer and stuff. Like I already read that, so I'm just kind of waiting for like the whole season to come out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I don't know how far they're actually gonna go, so it's just I don't want to get my expectations up for like certain parts to be animated and it's not animated because that's always a letdown.
Right. I feel like the start of this year we had some good like new anime to come out. Anybody on this have seen Solo Leveling yet? Solo Leveling? Okay. Solo Leveling, I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. Solo Leveling season 1, they did it justice. They really did it justice. Another anime that came out, and it didn't come out at the start of that season because it came out on Adult Swim specifically, was Ninja Kamui. Ninja Kamui is fucking broken and crazy as hell. Like,
I haven't seen it yet.
you haven't seen it?
No.
Bro, we gotta watch it.
Nah.
We gotta watch it. I like, bro. If we have time, if Clarence answers phone and we go to Clarence's house, we watch it. I'm just saying.
But Solo Leveling, all right. So I wasn't really like talking much on your episode. So like, what's your favorite part of the first season?
Favorite part of the first season?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, just any battle he was in, because he just, he never. It's that. Okay. I got two parts. Obviously, I love any battle he was in, but the battle where he had to first kill the other hunters,
Oh, okay, yeah.
They tried
When
to
he was
kill
in the
him.
Diamond Cave.
Yeah, the
Diamond
system,
Cave,
the
yeah.
system made him do it, but at the same time, he realized he'd rather survive. And he was
Nah, I
like,
also
"Fuck
thought
it."
he
Like,
kind of liked it.
Yeah, he did.
He was just
He-
like, yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah,
I like this
that's when
general.
I think that's when you started slowly seeing like his humanity started slowly slipping away.
Yeah, all right, so Clarence, I watched the whole, like, the first season with Clarence. He told me, like, what, you ever notice that, like, episode 3, once he
Yeah.
gets his powers, his hairstyle and everything changes?
Yeah, everything changes.
Yeah, he was just like, yo, with the animation style change up. Like, he got so powerful, he changed up the animation style. That shit was hilarious.
He-
But it's just
first
like,
of all, he
that's
got-
when he got broken.
Yeah, like my man leveled up in many ways. My man got taller. He got better physique. He got taller, better physique. Hairstyle changed. And then every time he gets serious, you just see the glow in his eyes. My man was about it. And I think the second thing I love was that battle with Idris.
Yeah.
That battle with Idris was different, bro.
Now, when he put down the sword and then just started like boxing him back, that was like, oh my
Because
god.
he was like, all right, I'm gonna fight you with my hands. Idris was like, all right, I'm gonna take off the cape. They're like, Idris took off the cape, dropped the sword.
nah,
he was like, all right, let's go. Mix me now. Throw these hands.
Anytime that a person gets bounced off of a physical, like, solid object, that's when you know it's serious. Because he was bouncing him like a basketball. It was awesome.
Bro, all I know is this: Idris was about that action. Yeah, Idris was about that action. That's all I knew. But now that he got Idris on his team, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's the start to everything. That's the start to everything. I was waiting for that moment. As soon as I heard the word arise, I was like, let's go. Let's go. I was excited, bro. I can't wait for season 2. I can't. I already know season 2 about to be wild. Especially, hopefully, they reach the ant arc in season 2. That's a crazy arc.
Yeah, I'm anime only, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, no. I'm just giving you.
Just anything with those giant ants was crazy, bro. Like,
I will say this: you know it's a badass anime when they got giant ants. Hunter x Hunter as a reference.
So speaking of Hunter x Hunter, is that your favorite arc of Hunter x Hunter, the Chimera Ant arc?
Yeah, because it's so long and intricate, and like even when it gets to the king, I feel like I consider that whole arc.
So like the official thing is like up to Meruem.
Yeah.
Is like its own thing.
Yeah.
And then Meruem
It's
to
separate. Yeah.
Like
So
the
if I had
whole, kind of like when he gets the castle.
Yeah.
Like when he gets the castle and he's in that other country, that's like the end of that arc. And then the whole battle's like its own thing.
Well, then if I had to say, yes, I love the Chimera Ant arc because we wouldn't have my favorite arc, which is the Meruem arc, without the Chimera Ant arc.
Yeah,
So that's because that battle again with him versus the leader of the hunters, epic, straight epic, man. Like they didn't have to fight that hard. They didn't have to go that hard. It was crazy.
It's just like literally from the moment when I'm forgetting his name, the red guy, when
Karupi?
no,
the red muscular guy.
yeah,
right?
when they just opened the portal and he was right there on the stairs and it was just like, oh, it's about to
Yeah,
go
they was
down.
like, wait,
it
he's
was
not
crazy.
supposed to be here, but they was like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna keep going. Like, they didn't stop.
I also have to give Tagashi a lot of props because there was only like 12 people in this entire arc fighting, but it was never boring.
And no, it never
It was
was.
never boring.
There was always something different. There was always a slight change or maneuver or switch up that made the fighting like captivate you each time.
I was gonna say that the one of the reasons that I always like bat for him as like one of the goats as like manga writers is like when they were in the hallway in the basement and the octopus guy was just in the basement and there was just like 4 or 5 episodes of him just like waiting in that basement hallway, but it was never boring. I was like, he made waiting in a hallway interesting.
He definitely made waiting in the hallway interesting. That's really hard to do. 100%. Like, I don't know.
Because it's like, if Wolfen made a step, he's gonna get sniped, but he's not gonna make the step because, you know, I don't want to get shot. So.
Yeah, bro. But man, I'm trying to think, man. The Dragon, you wasn't there for the Dragon Ball series. But like, the Dragon Ball series got heated because, all right, let me ask you this, man. Because you know Risky. Risky's very adamant about GT being like one of the best Dragon Ball.
It was a lot of good ideas, bad execution.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can say it. It's very entertaining, but like, if you just actually go back and watch it, it's a lot of episodes where you're like, this is just boring.
It wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessary. Don't get me wrong. Dragon Ball Z had fillers like that or long extensions like that.
No,
I
but
get that.
you know it's bad that when the version we saw in America, like, wasn't even the whole thing, because they cut out like all of his adventures in space.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's how you know it's bad, when you're like,
Yeah.
you literally have like 100 episodes just cut out, because it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to like show this to anybody outside of our country that would actually appreciate this.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, GT wasn't a bad idea. It just was, like you said, it wasn't well executed. And some of the best things that come out of GT was definitely Super Saiyan 4, the evil dragons like that.
That's the only thing they did right. It was just like, all right, if we're gonna shoot 1,000 bullets, one of them has to hit the target, and that one just happened to be Super Saiyan 4.
First of all, Super Saiyan 4 was perfectly well done, man. Like if they were to reintroduce Super Saiyan 4 and Super, it was like that would be the way. Like
I actually want the Golden Azaru. The golden giant monkey. Yeah,
Okay,
I want the Golden Azaru to be
like
more canon.
Right.
Because like, pretty much that was just dope. That it's just like, once again, I could turn into a giant super monkey. And every time that it popped up in like the original Dragon Ball, like even Vegeta when he did it, it was like, all right, now it's like, this is very threatening.
right. Man, but like, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 probably had to be the best thing to come out of Dragon Ball GT. That's the only. I can't say.
Actually, I really like the Dark Dragon Balls.
I said it. I said it. GT Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4 was the only thing that came out of GT that was actually legit. I said it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. He's like, what you say? All right, cool. You said it right.
I said it.
Now, I like the Dark Dragon Balls though, like the concept of it, where
I
it's just
like the concept of it.
Because like, are you caught up on like Super and stuff like that? Like, what's actually canon? You know how like the Granola arc, there's like another set of Dragon Balls.
There's always another fucking set of Dragon Balls.
No, but it's just like regular Dragon Balls, like Earth. They're like Earth Dragon Balls, but like on another planet.
Yeah.
It's nothing anything crazy. You know what I mean? It's just another set of Dragon Balls. It's not like the Namekian belt, the ones that from Namek, they're like crazy because you can kind of do anything with them. And then with the Super Dragon Balls, you really could do anything with them. So it's just like,
Which makes me believe, like, okay, where's the Namekian guy? Because he had to be the one to create the Super Dragon Balls, right? So like,
I don't think we're ever gonna get that. No,
we should. Literally, there's a story there that is not being told.
There's a lot of stories not being told. That's kind of why I don't put Dragon Ball all the way up there. It's just like, this is very good.
There are gaps.
It's
There's a lot of gaps.
Yes, but like, I don't like animes that make you want more. Like that's the thing.
Because
it's
they
just
don't fill in the gaps.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Like, complete stories are always the best stories because like you can like add to them, but like you're never gonna take away. That's the thing.
Right. Okay, I'll give you that. But you know that makes perfect sense, man. That you don't want a story that's gonna. See, here's the thing: for a perfect anime to me is something that doesn't have too much filler. If it needs to have filler to catch in order not to be too caught up. Okay, I get that. But something with too much filler, it draws the attention away.
All right, so how about this? I think Death Note is a perfect anime.
I'll give you that.
It's one of those things where it's like, it's a very good story. You can show it to probably anybody to get interested in.
Yeah.
It is extremely gripping.
It will hold your attention. And the filler is literally like minuscule.
I was gonna say, there's filler? Question mark?
No,
because
really
like it's only 52 episodes.
That's true.
Which
It really
isn't that
doesn't
long
feel-
when like you consider like a lot of other animes.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just and it captivates you just for the mind games alone. Like, just for the mind games.
I always tell people, it's just like, Death Note, they say it's about a book that kills people, but it's actually about the greatest cat and mouse game ever told.
Oh yeah.
It's not even about the book. The book is just there. It's a plot device. It's just, okay, this is why we are chasing each other, but it's the
This
chase.
is why we are
The chase.
Yeah.
The fact that he erased his memories at one point, gave the book to like an evil corporation, and then they had a whole sting operation to get that guy just so he could touch the book and gain his memories right in front of L. And L couldn't like prove anything. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but I will say this: L is definitely a genius for being able to suspect him for so long, and not this, and he wasn't wrong. It just he didn't have proof to that.
I also love the fact that L had like a literal orphanage of backup plans with other letters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
It's like I have a whole alphabet backup.
Yeah, he
plans A through Z to come get you.
When he thought he won, it was like, yeah, here's the backup plan if I die. Like,
yeah.
So.
And then it was pretty much GG's from there because they had all the evidence, and then he got sloppy.
Yeah, he got sloppy quick too because he thought he won. So, you know, it is what it is. But just the brain, just the thought of it. Like, and then if I had to choose another anime that's like, it's like a whole mind debacle and like it keeps your attention as well. Psychopaths.
Psychopaths?
Psychopaths. Psychopaths.
But is Psychopaths a perfect anime too?
Yes.
Yes.
Season 1. If we just
no.
Start
to finish. That's not a perfect anime. No, you can't be like, I like season 1, but
all right.
No, it's like I like season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. It could be a perfect anime if season 2 was a little more interesting.
It's almost there.
It's
so like if
almost
an A+ is perfect, it's like an A-.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
It's the lowest A grade you could get. It is like if season 2 was just a little more entertaining, because season it's kind of hard when the movies in the season 1 are more entertaining than season 2 itself, and that's like, okay, well, what did we lose? Was there a writer slacking off? Did we change writers, or like what's going on? Like something's not adding up here. And then they kind of brought it back in season 3. So I was like, okay.
They gave you the old fish and tackle where
I was like,
they
all right.
reel you in with the bait. You took a nibble. You were like, no, I don't really want to take a bite. Then you know they move the lore around, and then they finally get you in season 3. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, because there's no. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no in Psychopath. There was no better villain than Makashima.
I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah,
it's been like so.
He was the guy that you couldn't grade his psychopath because it'll always change him. He could commit an act of violence, and it wouldn't matter. You couldn't grade him. He couldn't grade him as a criminal. His psychopath always fluctuated. It was never in the ring. It was never dirty. I was like, this guy is the ultimate villain. Like, you can't do nothing to him. They're like the Dominators wouldn't judge him. So like, what do you do to somebody like that?
You judge him by his, you look at him and you like see, like is he doing crazy stuff? Like that's the whole thing that always blew my mind when I watched that. It was just like, they relied on the computer too much. It's like, that guy just jumped out of a window and did a front flip. Like, we should ask him some questions at least.
Well, think about it. Like, the other hardened criminals probably would have just killed him, right?
Yeah.
But remember, he was in front, at one episode when they finally caught up to him, all the hardened criminals were injured for the most part, except for the one, and he was helping the rest of them. The rest of the team was trying to catch up. The girl was the only one that went after him to save her friend, and she didn't know what to do because she trusted the system way too much, and was using the Dominator, but the Dominator would not open because it would not judge him. So she didn't know what to do. But the thing is, he gave her a chance. He threw a shotgun at her and said, use this if you want to kill me.
See, that's the thing. That's how psychological warfare. Would you ever think that someone's gonna give you a loaded gun to shoot them?
That's the thing, he did though.
I know he did, but that's the thing. Like, logically, it's just you and me. You're doing crimes. I'm a cop of some kind.
Right.
I'm coming after you. My gun don't work because it has judgment protocols.
Yes.
You say, here's a shotgun. Use it to blow, shoot me or whatever. I can't be like, I gotta at least check for bullets.
That's true. That's true. I'm real though. She didn't even check for bullets.
She didn't even check for bullets.
She was what the shit?
That's my thing is you gotta at least check for bullets, cause all right. Then it goes, do I want to do this? No.
Right, man. I don't know, man. Like, she did check for bullet, like, but literally, Makishima was probably the greatest villain to come out of that series, bro. No one else really comes close to me, in my personal opinion. You can't, especially when you can't judge the villain based off the system that you use to judge villains. Like, the system backfires.
So that brings me to what I was gonna ask you. So I just saw a couple people in JoJo's cosplay walk by, and I love JoJo's. It's like my favorite anime. And one of the reasons why it's like my favorite, it's pretty much because like every other anime becomes a JoJo's reference. The longer anime like is a thing, and like. At first I didn't really realize it, and then I started watching it, and then it's just like, oh, okay, everything really is a JoJo's reference. But the reason I bring that up is because JoJo's, each part has a different villain.
Right.
Have you seen at least all 6 parts that are like animated so far?
Yeah.
All right. So who is your favorite out of those 6 dudes? Who's your favorite villain? Because like in every anime corner that watches or talks about JoJo's, this is always like a crazy long debate. Who's the GOAT and why?
You already know one.
No, I don't. That's why I asked the question.
In JoJo, there's only one true villain, man. And that, why is his name not coming to my mind right now?
What, Dio?
Dio, yeah.
Dio?
Dio's the only one
Dio
true
is
fucking
the
villain,
GOAT.
bro.
Dio is the GOAT. He's not my favorite though, but he is the GOAT.
He's the, bro, to me personally, he's gotta be the one only true villain for the simple fact that he don't have a real reason to be a villain.
No. Here's a nuanced question.
Troll, bro.
Do you like Dio or Dio Brando? Because technically he doesn't consider himself the same person when he comes out of the box. Even though he literally is the same person.
I don't have an answer for that.
You don't have an answer for that?
I don't have an answer
You don't
for
have
that.
an answer for that?
I don't.
Alright.
Because technically they're the same fucking person. So like,
So, Dio,
or she basically, do I like classic Dio or
do you like the classics or do you like a more modern take on Dio with his golden straps and heart pendants?
Well,
and
the modern Dio is definitely a fan favorite because everybody cosplays modern Dio. But if I had to say, I think the original Dio.
Classic Dio?
Yeah, classic Dio, because classic Dio was a hater from the rip for no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason. He was not provoked. He was not treated poorly.
Yeah, Classic Dio is my favorite Dio. Just because he is literally so evil. Modern Dio, you could probably be like, alright, he could maybe mind wash some people into his like doctrination, but classic Dio, where he made it like a mom eat their own baby, that was crazy.
He's a literal, no, Dio is a literal hater of the JoJo's family for no reason, bro. No reason. Like they've never done this man dirty. He literally did anything and everything to get on and make JoJo mad and get on his nerves. Like there was no rhyme or reason. That's true villain. Like.
Alright, so Dio is so evil that he's actually the main character of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I give you that because he's in every episode. He's in every series.
Everything's about Dio.
Everything's about Dio,
even when it's not about Dio.
Everything's about Dio. Because eventually Dio's gonna pop up, and when Dio pops up, you know it's
I don't know. So my favorite villain is it's either Diego or Diavolo.
Okay.
You know, because of the fact that he has the split personalities, and the one has no idea that he's evil, but he's actually like 2 people in one. That's crazy. More of the fact that I like King Crimson more than him. King Crimson was dope.
Okay.
And Father Pucci from Part 6. I just feel like the fact that you have somebody indoctrinated by Dio into his philosophy, and he's like 100% for the cause, even though he doesn't know what the cause really is. That's very scary.
Yeah, I give you that.
And the fact that he used that whole prison as like a breeding ground for his like master plan, that's crazy.
Yeah, I give you that. Man, if I had, all right. So, what's an anime that's out this season that you like happy that came back? Me, it would have to be Slime. So Return of the Slime. I was like, all right, season 3, let's see where we go with this. Like they did season 2 justice. I was like, all right.
I'm probably gonna say Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer?
Because like even though like the story isn't like the craziest, that I just love watching it. It may not be like the flashiest or like the most innovative, but like it's so solid. It's just so solid.
Yeah, it's solid. It's solid overall because like, okay, the story might not be the greatest story. That's fine. But the animation's good to kind of compensate for that. Then you have like the emotional aspect and everything. It's a generally rounded series.
And one of the things is like, can you honestly say anyone hates Tanjiro?
No.
Like, I've never seen anyone ever say anything bad about Tanjiro. Like, every other protagonist out there literally gets something bad said about them. But, like, when it's Tanjiro, everyone's like, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's just, he garners so much respect.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I gotta say this. I gotta bring this up. So, Tanjiro will cry, right? We've seen Tanjiro cry.
Yeah.
But Tanjiro is also about business, which is funny because everybody, there's a lot of people who don't like,
like me.
Huh?
I don't like Deku.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. There's a lot of
Deku.
people who don't like Deku because he was such a punk.
It's a little bit more than that, but yeah.
But I'm just saying, Deku always gets shit for that, but Tanjiro never gets shit for it, only because Tanjiro does deliver on business. Like,
no, the thing about it that I think separates both of them is that Tanjiro, he cries because he's sympathizing with the fact that you was a human.
Yeah.
But he knows that he has to he's not gonna like hesitate or anything like that. There's no hesitations. It's not even about he's on business.
Yeah.
It's more of like he's so focused.
That's true. He's
like,
focused on the task.
Because I would honestly say like like the swordsman arc. Do you think he really was expecting to fight 2 upper moons?
No, he wasn't.
He didn't even have a sword. He was just there. I'm gonna get a sword. I'm gonna go chill. Maybe go to the hot springs, eat some good food, hang out with some people, and go home. It was like, nope. I'm fighting Upper Moon 4, or no 3, right?
No, it was
Hatengu. Hatengu was 3, right?
No,
Hatengu. He's 4, and then the bottle guy's 5.
Yeah. It was 4 or 5, which never 5 was but 4. First of all, I forgot about the whole splitting after that.
He had 6.
Yeah.
He had 6. That thing was just, it was getting a little crazy. Because like after, it was just like, how many versions of there are you?
Angry, sad, mad, silly.
Serious.
Yeah. And then,
it was like
then the 4 combined back into 1 without
but then like at the end, he had the scared one, and then he had like a murderous intent one with him.
Yeah.
That was weird. That's always that weird. I gotta like rewatch that.
It's like every emotion that he's ever had a personality of his own.
Gotcha.
It was crazy. You didn't know what you was getting next, and their personalities played into their fighting style. That was the crazy part.
I just feel like the bottle guy, like, he just went up against the wrong dude.
Oh, he definitely
like it's just like if the fact that the one guy, his powers are water in a sense, even though it's mist.
Yeah.
It's just and then like I'm a water fish guy, because like in all honesty, he could create a whole army of demons. Nobody else could do that, even though they're super powerful.
Yeah.
So like that's always why I was like, he's weird.
He used to be glad. Like literally, if he had faced anybody else, if he had faced Tanjiro or the other girl, still would have ended up the same way. Because Tanjiro knows water breathing, he would have won. And the other girl, she's just broken. Like,
yeah, that's fair. But
yeah, man. Like it's definitely Demon Slayer is definitely a good one. There, I'm glad it came back. I can't wait to see what happens in the rest of the training village arc. Especially now that Tanjiro is back on his feet, I guess. Well, somewhat back on his feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like I want to see how much they actually animate, because we're closer to the end of the series. So it's like, when are we gonna stop? Because there's a certain part. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know how far you or anybody watching is, but there's literally a part where it's just like, okay, everything's happening all at once, and you can't stop it. And then it's like, okay, how do we deal with this? That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. especially since everything's developing pretty rapidly too. They already contacted the female demon. I forgot her name, but they already contacted her like, hey, come meet up with us here. Let's make this pure. Let's get this shit popping. I'm like, all right, yeah, shit getting real. Like,
Yeah, it's about to go down.
yeah. So, I'm trying to think what else, man. Like, we've had a lot of good episodes. I feel like we talked a lot of different about anime set in general just now today, man. But JJK.
I love JJK.
JJK.
So good. It's so good.
JJK is definitely.
Every time I'm like, it's not that good. It brings me right back in, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so good.
JJK is goated, bro. Like, but no, so many people were so split on season 2 for the simple fact that my favorite character. Yeah.
Which one?
Like, all right, like
season 2 was the season of the body.
When Nanami died.
Oh.
When Nanami died, bro, I was sick to my stomach, bro. Like, I was
See,
like, damn.
The thing about anime deaths is that you could go out like unmemorably, or you could go out beautifully. And Nanami got one of those beautiful deaths. Like, honestly, it's like it sucks. He was awesome. I love him as a character, but like, when you're like have a character that's gonna die, you can't ask for a better send off than what he had. Like, even the fact that he like saw his friend's ghost and he was like pointing to Yuji so that he doesn't turn into a spirit at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome. But it does and it also makes Mahito more of an unlikable character because
Mahito wasn't even really. He's a villain too, but he's a villain that you can't respect or really hate because he's just a fuckboy. Like,
oh no, I could disrespect and hate him too because all the other cursed spirits weren't that disrespectful and crazy. It was just him. And he's just like, oh, I'm a cursed spirit. I kill you. Yo, what about every other person in your friend group? There was the one that only killed people to eat. He's an octopus. It's like, okay. Joko and Hanami didn't do anything. They don't go around just mass murdering people.
No, they don't.
It's just like, yo, don't disrespect the lands, and we cool. That's it. Mahito, he wants to justify all his bullshit, but
there's no justification.
No, he's just a liar. That's why when he got beat up at the end, it was just, there's no talking to him or anything. It was just, you gotta get defeated.
Yeah. As soon as he killed Nanami in front of Itadori was like, I'm done with all this talking. Like, it's like, all right, let's just get to it, bro. Me and you, since the first time we met. Like, let's go. Like, it's a wrap. You like,
whether you like season 2 or not, it's probably gonna go down as one of the most important moments in anime modern like manga history when you like line it all up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Like, there's moments in every series that like are like super important to like the industry as a whole. Like, one of the things I could just bring up off the top of my head is just Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Like, the moment he actually turned Super Saiyan with the golden hair and everything.
Oh, that was an iconic moment in history.
Yeah.
Anime history alone, that's an iconic moment.
But it's just like the build up to and everything is just like, once it actually gets executed, it's just beautiful. Yeah. You know, there's only certain moments. And so like, when you get to Shibuya and the fact that Gege did not pull any punches, killed off half of his cast, and literally everybody dies, it's just not like, I love One Piece, but like, if that was Oda, everybody would have came back at the end. Even Kishimoto brought everybody back in the pain arc.
That's true. That is true. He brought everybody back in pain killed. Yeah, I give you that, man. It's all about that. A lot of series have that, like, that read about that, like, all right, I'm gonna bring these characters back to their fan favorite.
Yeah.
Like, it's not time for them to die. They just need to die. They just needed to die for that moment for the series to have great development.
Exactly. It's just one of those moments. It's like, it sucks, but you know, it has to happen.
Right.
Like, and it makes it more realistic, and it adds like tension to the story because like, you never know what's actually gonna happen.
Exactly. I mean, for the most part, Oda don't really kill off characters too much. Actually, he's only killed off
He's been doing it a little bit more lately because Vegapunk is gone. Like Stella main body Vegapunk, he's gone.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But it's just
Not
like
do about that. And then Ace's death is permanent. So was Whitebeard.
No, don't even bring up Ace. I hate Ace.
Yo,
so
I know
much.
you hate
Oh,
Ace.
he
I
sucks.
know. But I'm just saying that was just the point of reference because a lot of people love Ace. So
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
guess.
I'm in neutral territory when it comes to Ace.
No, oh my.
I'm in neutral territory. I don't care one way or the other really. It made
It's
it
so
made Luffy
frustrating.
Stronger. It made Luffy stronger.
No,
That's all I care about.
Jinbei made Luffy stronger.
Okay, I get it.
Jinbei made Luffy stronger.
Jinbei made Luffy
Yes,
stronger.
yes, that's why he had to join the team. It's
That's
you
your
are
argument.
actually the brother I needed, not the
Yeah.
one I wanted.
All right, what about Sabo?
Sabo, it's cool that you're back, but I don't really need you in
You
my
don't,
life.
you
I
don't.
coped. I moved on. It's
If
cool,
it-
it's
if it
cool
ain't-
that you exist. You could come to my wedding if I have one or something like
If
that.
it
But
ain't- if we
I'm
have
not
to be-
looking for you.
If we have to be real about
Yeah.
it, Luffy's stronger than Sabo anyway.
It's not even about that. Let's say if Luffy had a kid and he wanted to be Jane Freese and just abandon him, he's not gonna go hey Sabo, here's my son. He would.
Yeah.
Any one of the Straw Hats would be up for bat first before
Well, first of
Sabo.
all, if Luffy ever did have a kid, his kid would be safe for the simple fact that King Bull Hancock, it would be safe on that island. That's my opinion. I'm sorry. That's my personal opinion. He's like, oh yeah, stay with your mother.
I think it's more of the fact that everybody likes Luffy. That is you're gonna find more people that will protect the kid than hurt the kid.
That's true.
So it's yeah.
That's true. There's not many people that really hate Luffy. Yeah. So
Not in the real world. In the real world, a lot of people hate Luffy.
I don't understand why. Luffy's not a very good main character.
He's more complex than people let on.
Yeah.
So, and then the fact that One Piece is super long, it throws people off. But
Yeah, all I'm saying is this: if you don't got the attention span to watch One Piece, then just don't watch it. But don't say that it's garbage because you don't have the attention span to do it.
it's an adventure.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. It's an adventure. It's not there's fights, there's tension moments and stuff, but it's literally just supposed to be a funny adventure with your friends. That's it.
Yeah, man. So we probably will have to wrap up soon. Get into our time.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're probably going to close out here. But yeah, we talked about a great deal. Definitely can catch our podcast online. We haven't really been doing too many episodes this month, only because we've been doing a bunch of other different stuff with panels at other conventions and everything this month. We've kind of been fully booked.
Doing the networking and all that
Yeah,
jazz.
man, for sure. So, but yeah, we're going to get back to it. I'm thinking starting in June, we'll get back to it. So,
What are you thinking?
what am I thinking? I don't know, man. There was some talk of Seraph of the End, but I'm not sure yet. Seraph of the End.
I think you should make something a little bit more classic.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking
know what I
that too.
mean?
Like for the comeback.
Yeah, for the comeback, something like from the '90s or something.
I was
Have you
thinking
talked about Evangelion or something like that?
Now we do that.
Or
you know,
Goron Lagann?
No, we did Gurren Lagann.
You did Gurren
Yeah, but
Lagann?
we haven't done Evangelion yet. You know, if we do that, Goldman won't lose his shit.
Oh, okay.
So we probably have to end up doing
Well, that's your job, not mine, bro.
that. Look, man, like, lose this shit in a good way, though.
Yeah, no, but I'm just giving you an example. Something
Yeah.
like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Something
yeah.
that's just all right,
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do my research and bring it back, for the one time. Feel me? But yeah, without further ado, guys, wait, did I say further ado? Well, listen to me, God.
Without further ado,
Nah, but we're gonna get on out of here. As always, it's your boy Idealisticon, and I made that known, and I'm here with my co-host, the one and only.
Xantar Boogles.
Yeah, so we out of here. Catch y'all guys on next episode of Binge or Cringe. We'll be back in June, so definitely you can watch us on YouTube and Twitch, and catch us our live stream there. So
You can also watch previous episodes.
definitely, all the previous episodes there's a full playlist, and I mean
You
a
can
full
see
playlist.
my hot take live if you watch the rom-com episode.
Yo.
You could leave your comments in the other episodes.
Yeah, you know, there's
maybe
some-
you give us an idea or something.
Yeah,
down
there's
the
some,
line.
there's some out of pocket stuff said in a lot of the episodes, so definitely watch it. Full playlist all on YouTube, so definitely check out Binge or Cringe podcast on YouTube. Or you can just look up Binge or Cringe, it'll come up.
Or Ideal Tone.
Yeah, look up Ideal Tone, and you'll find it. You can also follow us on Binge or Cringe podcast on Instagram. You can also follow me at Ideal Tone on Instagram. So, but yeah, we out of here. Later.
Have a good day, everybody.
Beats by Dino.